Hey man, this is Dee Dee from Overkill, and you are watching CMS TV.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And welcome back.
Hey, we're here.
We are here. This is a little weird. I don't think anybody else is, but this is kind of a trial run, I guess. A trial comeback special.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Doesn't look like it's very active at this point.
Well, I didn't post anything today about saying
either.
that we're going to be back.
Me
and
either.
so-
It's just one of those.
Well, because I kind of wanted to just see how it goes and see
Sure.
if the setup is different now,
Yeah.
and things are a little bit different than it was before. Because I can't get upstairs still.
Well, hi, sir. Glad to see you alive.
Yeah, hey, you too. I'm looking at the comments. There's one.
There's one. Go see Miss Bonnie.
What is that?
No, where is that comment? I don't even know. Where are the comments? Here we go. Just a hail and kill. Welcome back. I don't even know how to work this stupid thing anymore. It's funny.
It's been a while.
You're uncomfortable. I'm pushing buttons because they rearranged all the restream stuff.
I mean, I'm not really uncomfortable. I'm just. We've been gone for a month,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
and it's kind of like new coming back.
Sure.
And should I tell everything? I guess I could tell everything now, and I'll have to redo it again when people are actually listening. But I had a pretty bad fall about a month ago. I
Right.
cannot believe I'm saying a month ago, dude.
Yeah.
I was in the bathroom and my leg popped off.
Ouch.
And so it went flying to the ground. And about 2 days after that, I was on the ground for probably a half hour, dude. Trying to get up off the damn ground. My leg was bleeding all over the place. It looked like a murder scene.
Were you freaking out?
Yeah, I was freaking out. I couldn't get up off the ground. My poor wife
Fallen
couldn't
and
help
I can't
me.
get up.
Huh?
Yeah, I've fallen and I can't
Yeah,
get up.
that's
It's
what it
that
was.
thing. Yeah.
And so I'm freaking out, laying on the ground, and blood's everywhere. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I was going to have to call an ambulance to come, get me from the freaking tile on the bathroom floor.
Right.
But not to be gross, but I was kind of using the restroom before I fell.
Oh, good.
So I was like half naked now, laying on the ground and freaking out. And again, the poor wife couldn't do anything to help me. What is she going to do?
Yeah, I mean,
You got a 300
short
plus
of dragging
pound guy,
you
which-
out of there. I mean, what is
Yeah.
she going to do?
And so it took me a while to figure out what I was going to do. And I got the leg back on and I was able to climb back up onto the sink and everything. But then like 2 days later, I got this like weird swelling.
Okay.
And it goes from the waist. My legs were both swollen at first. And then my, how do I say this nicely?
You don't.
My testicular region was swollen really bad
You went from golf balls to cantaloupes.
in a matter of 2 days, dude. I'm not joking. And like, I went to work one day and I was able to kind of like hobble on in,
Right.
but I was very uncomfortable. And I was like, dude, this is not getting any better. The next day I got up and it was worse. And I was like, all right, well, I'm still got to go to work. I get in the car and I could barely drive, dude. And I was like, all right, screw this. I got to go to the hospital.
Right.
And so my wife and I went to urgent care.
Okay.
And so I go see this doctor inside this urgent care. And he goes, all right, well, what's going on? I told him what was going on. And he tells me to drop my drawers, dude.
Right.
Now, this is the first time in my life that I've ever had a male palming my package.
Sure.
I mean, even as a kid, you have like sports and stuff. You got to get physicals. I always went to like female doctors. I
Right.
had no problem. I cough. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, sure.
Keep a hold of those things. I'll cough a whole bunch. I think I'm sick. I need to cough some more.
Here, fondle them a little bit more. I
Yeah,
think
a
you're
little
missing
longer.
something.
Make sure I don't have a hernia. I really am concerned about this.
Are you sure
Yeah,
there's
so-
nothing in the shaft? Can you feel that too?
Yeah, hello. We need to be very, very thorough with this investigation of what's
Yeah.
going on down there.
Could you grip that tightly while I cough, please?
But fast forward, 30 years in my life, and I'm not 16 anymore, seeing a
Right.
female doctor for sports. I have balls the size of like cannonballs down there.
Mm.
And I'm like, this guy is touching me. And I'm like, all right, this is very uncomfortable. I'm like,
Sure.
what, doc?
Right.
And he goes, well, I don't know. I said, well, you're down there. I'm telling you what's going on. There's nothing I can do here to help
And
you.
first of all, you don't want to hear I don't know from your doctor.
Right.
You want your doctor, even if he doesn't know, to say, well, you know what? It could be A or B.
Yes.
Something that gives you some
Something.
relief that, okay, this is not strange. This
Right.
is common.
Well,
Right.
Well, obviously it's not common. I mean, whatever. But, so he says, I don't have any of the equipment here that I can do any of the tests that need to be done. I said, well, so then why did you touch my junk, dude?
Yeah.
So anyways, he's like, you got to go to an actual emergency room.
Okay.
I said, okay, fine. And so I go to university hospitals. I go to Parma ER. And I had every test done known to man, dude.
Sure.
Everything. We're talking ultrasounds, CT scans. I mean, all these different things. And again, I had two different doctors coming in and examining my area.
Right.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't touch nothing.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was strange. But you're here.
We're still on? Are we
Yeah,
good?
we're on.
All right. So I felt really bad for the one doctor, this Asian guy, right? Comes in, he's got his mask on, he's checking there. Then he goes, all right, now turn around. He's like, I need to see it from behind. I'm like, what? Dude, like, this is a morning from hell for me, dude. Like, I don't like doctors to begin with.
Right.
Like, even when I lost my leg, I didn't want a doctor to come and even look at me. Just stay away.
Right.
Hate doctors. And so
And
then
now he's between your legs taking a back view.
yeah, and
Ugh.
so I'm bent over this fucking bed in the hospital room, and he's now spreading my cheeks. And I just apologized to him. I said, "Look, I'm really sorry, dude. Like, I've completely ruined your day." I was like, "We're both having bad days here. I'm sorry."
Could have been
And-
worse. He could have been like, no, this is wonderful.
Yeah. At least buy me some breakfast at that point.
Right?
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.
And so, whatever, he comes back and he says, we don't know anything. We got to do all these different tests. So they did all the different tests. Said it's not an infection, that it's fluid buildup.
Okay.
Now, this is after 8 hours of being in the hospital.
Right. Ugh.
And then he goes, it's fluid buildup, and there's nothing we could do about it. You need to go see a urologist. I said, okay, fine. So I leave there, and I make an appointment.
Again,
for
you
next city.
can't just walk. You're barely able to walk.
I was barely able to walk, so they had to like wheel me to my car.
Oh my God.
And then the guy helped me get up and into it.
Yeah. And then told you, see you later.
Yeah, and then said, see you later. So I go home, and I hobble my way back into the house, sit in a wheelchair or whatever. I make an appointment for the next day to go see a urologist.
Sure.
I'm not going to wait, dude. This is ridiculous.
Right.
So next day I go see one, and the guy says, yeah, it's fluid buildup. I said, is it because of the fall? He's like, could be from the trauma of the fall.
Okay.
I said, well, now what do I do? I was like, there's nothing we could do. We'll give you an antibiotic. We'll give you a couple water pills or whatever.
Water pills.
Yeah. And he's like, other than that, there's nothing really we could do. He's like, it could take 2 weeks. I said, okay.
Right.
And so I go home. I get my time off of work, and I didn't have enough accrued sick time yet.
Yeah, because they just restructured everything like the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
Great.
And so I don't have enough sick time accrued to take time off.
Okay.
So my HR department calls and says, yeah, we're going to have to put you on medical leave. You're not going to get paid, blah, 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 blah.
Great.
And now I end up owing money because I still have to pay for my benefits.
Great. Yeah,
If I don't pay the I think it's for per month, it's like $210 or no, $310 a month.
Right.
That I have to pay to keep my benefits. I can't lose my benefits. Otherwise, now I'm really screwed.
Right.
I'm having a leg built for me that I can't get fitted yet because of this problem.
Oh, man.
And so I'm off of work, and then I go back to the urologist after 2 weeks because it's still not any better.
Right.
The swelling down there is still bad, dude. I can't do a lot of things the way that I'm supposed to be able to do them. And so I go back to the urologist, and I squeeze myself into the car. I was lucky enough to be able to drive there. And I love my wife, dude. Love her to death. But I said, I need you to get a wheelchair so I can get into the urologist building.
Mm-hmm.
And so she goes and gets a wheelchair. And she finds the smallest wheelchair known to man. I sit in this thing, and every piece of fat on me is like rolling over. I'm now stuck inside this wheelchair, dude. I couldn't get out of it.
It was like for an infant or something.
It
or for
was
like an 8-year-old.
Yeah. And so I finally, after literally like a half hour of me screaming in the parking lot, I was able to stand up out of the stupid wheelchair.
Right.
And she found another one that I was able to fit in. Go back up to this urologist's office. Sit there again, and this cute girl comes in, right? Really cute.
Okay.
I'm like, this is my doctor? And she goes, all right, let me see what's going on down there. And so now she's inspecting my
Right.
balls. So
you went from a dude to a hot chick.
Right. So this hot chick, and I'm not really happy about this because, the balls look like, I'm not lying to you when I say it looks like maybe I'd say at least a cantaloupe down there.
Is it that big, really?
It's really that big.
Wow.
Like, I'm not joking when I say there's a cantaloupe between my legs.
Yeah, show us.
Okay. Believe me, if I have a blanket on right now because if you, like, my wife comes home or something like that, you can actually see it. It hangs out of my shorts, dude.
Oh, my God.
It's really it's that bad, dude.
Ouch.
Yeah. And so the hot chick goes, sir, I really never dealt with anything like this before. I'm like, well, then why are you in here?
Unlock your iPhone first.
What? My phone just started doing stuff.
Oh.
And she says, I have no idea what this could be. I have no idea what's going on down here. I need to go get somebody else. Turns out she was just like a physician's assistant coming in to check on.
Ah, boo.
So she goes and grabs a doctor. Now this doctor looks like he came out of like a fucking like general hospital, dude. Like he's like I would date the guy if I was bad
Jack
for the other
Wagner
team.
back for an appearance or whatever.
Right. He's got this suave curly hair and
Right.
looks like he came straight out of ER, dude.
Hello, sir. Let us inspect your balls.
Now I'm going to inspect your testicles. So now I got the hot chick standing in the room with the good looking dude.
Oh, so she's still in there?
Yeah, she's still there, and he's cupping this thing between my legs, going, "Yeah, this is a fluid buildup." I said, "Yeah, well, that's what they told me already." I said,
Thanks.
But the last guy told me it was going to be 2 weeks, and he goes, "Well, it actually could be more like 4 to 6 weeks of this."
Fuck that.
I
Yeah.
said, "Well, what do I need to do?" He's like, "Lay down, flat on your back, stuff a towel between your legs, and prop your nuts up."
For
Is it-
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I said, "So what am I for like 4 to 6 weeks?" Yeah. And so every day now I've been laying down with something propped underneath my sack and in pain a lot of times.
Right.
And getting up to go to the bathroom's a pain in the ass, dude. Especially now I got one leg that's off while I'm laying in bed. Now I got to roll over on this massive whatever it is down there. I mean, I'm happy it's not cancer or something like that, so that's good.
Yeah.
But I still don't really have an answer as to what it is.
No, and it doesn't look, and I've said this to you off the air. It makes no sense to me that they can't stick a needle in and drain it.
And that's what I said. I said, "Can't you just drain this damn thing?" And he's like, "No, because it's in the tissue.
So
It's not just like a pool of liquid just laying there. It's like in the tissue." I said, "Well, can't you just drain the tissue?" And they're like, no.
can't you cut a hole in it and squeeze that shit out or something?
I mean,
There's got to be
I-
a way. Come on.
You know how many times I've thought about actually taking a steak knife to my nuts and just trying
Or a
to poke a hole?
stapler or something. Just
Something, and just doing something, cut it open myself, dude.
yeah.
See what
I bet.
happens.
That's all you need. That's
Then
all
I'd be
you
laying
need
there
is
in
to
a
go.
pool of blood and probably die. So I don't want that to
Or have
happen.
to go in the hospital. What you do? I tried to pierce my balls.
Yeah.
All right, 5150 hold for this one.
I love how people are saying, "Good to see you guys," and
Well, they're happy to see that you're alive, dude.
I guess, yeah. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. Look, and so to do the show today, I had to have Jake Underwood from the Jake Underwood Show come over.
Yeah.
And he went upstairs in my office and took everything downstairs, brought everything down here. So I'm actually able to do the show still here from the house and, at least comfortable. I'm sitting in a freaking wheelchair,
Right.
but at least I'm doing something that I've been so fucking bored and
I'll bet.
like miserable. Like seriously, like going in my head has been some of the most horrific things you could possibly have.
I'll bet.
Because I'm sitting here alone 90% of the day.
Sure.
My wife goes out to do other things, going to get dinner, does this, does that. And so, I don't see her a whole hell of a lot. And so I'm just sitting here. And it's sad. It's depressing.
Yeah, it's boring. It's depressing.
Then on
There's
top
only
of that, I'm not
Judge
getting
Judy
paid.
you can watch. There's only so much Judge
Right.
Judy you can watch.
And I'm not getting paid.
Right. Well, that's a big part of it. Yeah.
So if you see Seth Williams 32 on Venmo there, pay attention, please. Could use all the help we can get. Because it's frustrating. I can't go to work. Now, I've decided I have to do something.
Sure. That makes
Because
sense.
I don't know if it's going to take another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. I have no idea how long it's going to take.
Has it gone down at all?
No, and that's
Not
the
even a
upsetting
little.
part. It's not getting any bigger than I notice,
Yeah, but it's not getting any smaller either.
but I
so
don't
that
notice it
defeats the
getting any small. I
purpose.
do notice. All right, I will say this. I notice it in the morning
Mhm.
after been laying down for quite some time. It's not as bad,
Okay.
but it's still big,
Right.
but not as. And so,
It's still not fitting in a pair of drawers.
no, I mean, and so I had to buy sweatpants and I had to buy all this stuff. So, but I have to try to get back to work.
No, I hear
And so I'm going to try my very best to hobble my way to the car, squeeze myself inside of it. I have to tilt a little to close the door.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to try to get to work. I have a scooter. So then I'm going to try to have Jake come out and he's going to meet me in the parking lot. He's going to put the scooter together so I can ride it. ride it into the building, do the show, and then
leave.
leave right after, so I can get home and then I can work from home on my laptop and do the rest of the stuff I need to do for work
Right.
at home. And they seem to be pretty cool with that. But this has been a nightmare, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny as fuck when you think about it. When you think about, I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm even joking with my dad about my balls, and it's weird. It's just a weird thing. But it's painful sometimes depending on how you're sitting, obviously.
Of course.
And I haven't been eating nearly as much.
Right.
Because, I haven't had lunch in a month. I've had dinner. That's it. Haven't been drinking as much fluids because...
Yeah, because you don't want to piss or shit.
Yeah, because it hurts. It's difficult to go to the bathroom.
Right. Oh. Yeah, that's brutal. It's brutal, man. There's no doubt about it. I know
But
I've checked in with you. I've
I
tried to check in with you every day or two, but I didn't want to be a nag. But
I just can't. I can't not do this show because of that. I need.
Right.
I mean, if I'm here, why not do the show? As long as I can get my stuff down here, and I did, and get it all set up. But not working the job that actually pays.
Yeah, doing this is not gonna put electricity in the line next month.
No. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo.
Yeah, there it is.
Not a whole lot of comments coming in today, but
That's all right. You're probably not sure if we're live or not, or if this
we
is
got to
old.
promote the fact that we're here.
Yeah, well, I didn't promote it because I wasn't sure how long we were going to go or anything. So I was just like, this is truly a turn the lights on, see if they light up show.
Yeah.
It really is. This is not really a show as much as, hey, let's talk about Iran or whatever, It ain't like that today. Today's just kind of a getting back in the flow a little bit.
Yeah. And so, starting next week, I think that we should be okay to keep doing this and get back into the normal swing of at least this show. I got to try to get back in the swing of the other show. I got to get there.
Yeah, well, let's get you, even before we do jumping, let's get you to work first.
Yeah.
And then we'll worry about limping out of the fire. We'll do this one for now, and we'll work in pieces. Get you back.
But the thing is, I like doing these shows because it gives me an outlet. It gives me something to do.
Sure.
Sitting here doesn't do me any good. What am I going to do? If I wasn't doing a show right now, I'd be right now sitting in the bedroom watching TV.
Watching Judge Judy.
And so it's not like I'm changing anything other than out here having a little bit of fun for once.
Right, for an hour.
I mean, what have you been up to for a month?
Just doing my shit, man. Nonstop. I mean, it never stops with me. I just kind of do my things and, do my interviews, do my shows. I've been super busy with the pinball place. We're putting in a brand new system, which I have to build. So it's a lot of learning, but other than that,
what kind of system?
It's I don't even know. We're working with the company that does all the web work and all the online membership and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
For Netflix. Netflix is their biggest customer, but they have a bunch of big customers like Netflix. And their guy just moved out by where our place is, and their kid loved our place. So the guy came out to our place and he was like, oh, we should put our company in with this. We could increase your revenue by blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, explain,
Yeah.
And we talked through it and we're doing it. We're building a new website right now, and I'm learning how to do this whole back end thing with ticketing and bookings and memberships and, all kinds of different stuff that we never thought of before. And, it's a big undertaking. It's a real revamp of the business. So I've been busy with that. I told you this morning, I had the absolute pleasure of being interviewed by the Phoenix Society, which is like the biggest burn support society in the world.
Yeah.
And they interviewed me today to talk about my book and to talk about me, on their official podcast. And there's a little bit of chatting that I might very well be speaking at their annual convention this year. It's up in Ann Arbor. So working toward that. So I've been busy. I have not been just sitting around going, oh man, I wish Seth was here.
Okay, well, don't make me feel bad. I was kind of hoping a little bit of that was going on.
Well, look,
Kind of hoping a little bit that you'd be
who
like, oh my
called
God.
you more than me? Be
Well,
honest.
that's true. I mean,
I checked in at least 2 days since you got hurt.
yeah, I think Jake is dying to get me back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Not that he doesn't have good, fill-ins for me and stuff like that. I mean, it's nice. And that's the other thing. I don't want to lose my job, dude. I don't want to lose my real job.
I know that's right.
But I don't think that they can't fire me, can they, for being sick?
Can't fire you for being sick necessarily, but they could reassign you. That's how they get rid of people. Not overnights or some bullshit that you don't want to do. That's what they do. You know this, dude. You know it's better than me. In radio, when they want to get rid of you and they don't want to pay the benefit for it, they just put you on some shitty show. Here you go. Sundays, 2 a.m. to 6. That's your shift. Go to it. Have fun.
Yeah, I'll pass on doing any of that. Mm-hmm. But I just missed it. I missed doing this. I missed doing that. And I can't just sit here anymore. I just can't do it.
No, I hear you.
I've been trying to listen to what doctors say and laying there like an ass. Just doesn't cut it for me.
Now, the worst part about being at home is and this is going to sound terrible, but let me explain it, and then it'll probably make more sense. Certainly it'll make sense to you. There's only so much TV you can watch before you literally start hating TV.
Yes.
And I'm betting you're right at that point right now.
Absolutely.
You're like, I don't ever want to see Fox News again. I don't ever want to see that fucking Judge Judy. I don't want to see none of it anymore.
It's really bad. And then you start watching. Dude, at least I got sucked into a couple of shows on Netflix that I was kind of like having fun with. You ever watch that show West Coast Customs?
No, I've not seen that.
It was an older show. I think it went off in like 2018 or something like that.
Motorcycles or cars?
Huh?
Motorcycles or cars or what?
Cars.
Okay.
So this guy, Ryan, whatever his name is, he started off at like this little gas station kind of place in like a really shitty part of like LA, dude. Like a rough part. And then got a job in like Inglewood and like all these different Watts and all these like different like really bad places.
White guy or black guy?
White guy.
Wow, he's dangerous.
And he started this little shop of like customizing cars a little bit and stuff. And then grew it into
in the
like
hood.
in the hood, but then grew it into like an empire.
Okay. Good for
and then, ended up at the end opening up this ginormous shop and museum and everything else in like Burbank, and did like 50 cars for Shaq and
nice. Good for him.
cars for like Will.i.am and all different companies, all kind of different stuff.
That's pretty cool.
But it was kind of amazing watching what they do and how they did it.
Right.
And then I think my wife is on. We're gonna be on camera.
She just was.
But it was kind of interesting watching him do all these different things and watching him put together these cool cars and shit. It was fun. And now I'm watching this, but that was like 8 seasons.
Sure.
And so it took up a lot of time, which is very nice. And so it was kind of cool watching something like that. And then now I'm watching this game show, Howie Mandel on Netflix. And it's the stupidest game show ever. It's called Bullshitter.
I've never even heard of this.
And you can win, like, one girl today won, like, or not today, but when they recorded, won $1 million, dude.
Wow.
So they ask you a trivia question.
Right.
And then one person answers it, and there's 3 people there on the other side. And you tell them why you picked the answer you picked and why you're right.
Okay.
And you're either telling them the truth because you know the answer, or you're bullshitting about the answer that you picked and why you picked it. They have to decide whether you're bullshitting or telling the truth. And it's the dumbest show ever, dude. But it's Howie Mandel, and I was like, all right, there's nothing else to watch.
And Howie Mandel, for the record, has never been into the most skill games ever. Before he had Deal or No Deal, which took no skill. It was just randomly named numbers, and hopefully the ones with big value were still in there.
Yeah.
There was no skill to that game.
Let's see a couple more comments coming in. Thanks for joining us. And welcome back, Seth. Thank you. Plan on being back for good now here, at least downstairs for a while, but still not at the other job, not getting paid. So,
yeah, well,
That's
It'll
what it
come.
is. It'll come.
Maybe
But-
maybe this will shake some fluid loose out of your balls. And
Why does everything happen like in the first part of the year for me? Like the fucking losing a leg happened and this happened. I got COVID in the first part of the year one year.
Yeah.
Step back into time and flip into fun at Pinball PA, the ultimate arcade and museum where classic games come alive. Located off Broadhead Road in the Hopewell Shopping Center, Pinball PA invites you to play with 400 pinball machines and video games, from rare gems to your all-time favorites like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Frogger, and the latest pinball hits. Perfect for families, friends, field trips, birthdays, and gamers of all ages, Pinball PA is open Tuesdays through Sundays with unlimited play for one low price. No quarters needed. Learn more at pinballpa.com.
See, I think everybody has that month, that time for them. Like for me, it's always November. November every year is always a fucking train wreck. Every year. One year, my furnace died on Thanksgiving Eve night. You know,
Yeah.
so I couldn't get it fixed until, I had to have a frozen Thanksgiving at my house. Another year, blew up a car. 2 years ago, blew up my transmission in my car. Always in November. Always. So, I think everybody
Brian.
has that month.
Yeah, Brian just came back.
They'll all get here. They'll find us.
Yes, we are back live today till 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And today is what, March 4th or something for people that are watching. Marcus, are you going to set up a GoFundMe? I'll let you
Who's that?
answer that one. Marcus.
What?
Are you going to
Am I going to set up a GoFundMe? No, I've never done that. I don't like doing that for me. It's one of those things that I feel like I don't look. I'm big enough by saying Seth Williams 32 on Venmo, but at least you and I split that money.
Wow. We don't have
For-
to split
for
it
doing
right
this
now.
show.
I have a job. If anybody wants to donate to Seth to help him out, Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. I will take none of it.
Because I am not currently working and not making
Yes.
any money, which is terrible. I mean, I still have my job. I've been
Well, I
assured
know.
1,000 times I still have my job and all that's fine. I've been down that road before, but I was assured that it's not that same kind of road.
Sure. I'm just saying that if anybody wants to donate, do not think that there's any split right now. I've got a job. I'm good. Seth needs the help, so anything that comes in is going towards Seth and his family. Just so people know.
But I'm still dealing with what I'm dealing with here, and it sucks. I'm hoping to get back to work soon. Hopefully I can. I'm going to try to force it at some point because I can't sit here anymore,
No,
and I can't not make any money.
no, I hear you. I definitely hear you there. And you need to get. A lot of times just getting back to work is what it takes to get to shake whatever's going on. Now, I'm not saying that's the case. I mean, obviously the doctors are saying something different. But you don't know. It might very well work out to be in where just having some movement and some jostling of the cantaloupes makes them back into fucking golf balls instead of cantaloupes again.
And that's one thing that I did read too, is that some of the stuff I keep reading, because then another thing, when you're stuck here sick or injured, I should say I'm more injured than sick.
Yeah.
When you're injured and trying to go through this stuff, you start Googling everything.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, oh my God, is this cancer? Is this that? This? And you start just wondering and worrying.
Well, there you go. You're not getting fired. So there you go.
Oh, Jake.
So there you go. You ain't going anywhere.
No, but
Seth
it's-
likes having a producer with cantaloupe-sized balls.
Jake does? Yeah.
Yeah. He knows you won't cower.
I try to tell my wife, dude, you're like the luckiest woman ever now.
No. She wishes
No.
she would have rather something else swelled.
Yeah. She wishes the other
balls.
part of the package would be swelling, not the balls.
Yeah, that's even worse. She used to see it was small, but it was small in proportion. Now it's small.
Now it's like, forget about it. I was a turtle beforehand. I mean, now you can't even find the damn thing. The balls are swollen around it.
Now it looks like a midget in a fucking limousine.
That's true. And then my poor wife, I felt bad the other day because she went to work and she had a black eye. And her coworkers were like, dude, your husband beating you up? And she's like, no, he just ran into his balls. These things are massive, dude.
Might bruise the whole side of her head if she
Yeah,
runs.
the whole side of her head is black and blue. I mean, but like, it's funny to joke about, but at the same time, it's like my actual life that's going on right now.
Well, you have to joke about it, dude. What are you going to do? Be all serious? You know what? And then, I rolled over to the side and I felt this tremendous pain that shot from my knee to my elbow, or, dude, you got to just roll with it. I mean, that's, that
Roll
from,
with it.
well, it's a ball. Roll.
I'm rolling with the balls.
But
My balls are
dude,
definitely rolling.
from when you lost your leg, dude, I mean, the more you sit and obsess in the negative way, the more negative you're going to be, the longer it takes.
Yeah,
You just got to kind of, I know it blows. It's, dude, about 2 years ago, maybe 3 at this point, my shoulder just went bonkers. Like I had a pinched nerve and I could not.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor, I don't know how many times, 6 or 7 different times, and they couldn't fix it. I was like, like you, I was going in and I was like, don't tell me you can't fucking fix it. Don't tell me to sit around and wait. I was like, give me a nerve block. Give me anything. I don't even care if you go in and do surgery and take the nerve out so I can't feel it. Make it stop. And they didn't. And I sat in bed for about 3 months. I was literally bedridden in 3 months, for 3 months. And it was the worst. I mean, just like we were saying, you run out of TV in 5 days and then you just hate the TV and you hate the music and you hate, I was trying to work and that wasn't working. And like you, I tried to bring a microphone into the bedroom so I could do the classic metal show. And I did do some, but I listened back to them and they're the worst fucking shows I think we've ever done. So it is
I
what
hope
it is.
This is the worst show of all fucking time, dude. I mean,
I'm not Chiselka, so no.
I think that guy actually wished me okay.
Well, you should. You guys don't have any real bad blood. You just have bad political blood, but not real. Not friend to friend bad blood, I don't think.
No.
Mike's a good
Political.
dude.
He's all right.
He's a good dude with terrible taste in politics, that's all.
But like some of the other problems I've been having is like, dude, my wife comes home, she tells me like, oh, it's nice outside. It's like I haven't been outside. I've been outside 2 times in a month.
It's like,
Both
thanks
to go
for
to the doctor.
torturing me.
Huh?
It's
Yeah,
like, thanks
dude,
for torturing me, Heather. God damn it.
like of all of February where it didn't snow every goddamn day, and I'm stuck inside the entire time.
Maybe she can go outside and cut you a little piece of grass and bring it in. Just a little patch so you can say, yeah, I'm touching the grass.
And then I realized I am slightly retarded because I do have the ability to like roll around on my wheelchair in the house, and
Sure.
I can now roll around in the balls, add extra wheels. And why don't I just roll up to the front door and open up the door and get some air or something? And I haven't even done that.
Yeah. Well, you gotta push whatever way you can, man. Push yourself. Just go sit out there. It's nice day today. What is it today? About 45, 50 degrees outside?
I wouldn't know. Haven't even sniffed the outside.
Yeah, go sit outside when you're done with this. Sit outside for a half hour. Just get some air. Hell, just open the doors. Let the air pass through. Probably
That's what I got to do. I can't really. I don't have a ramp or anything to roll down to get outside.
Well, even if you just open the front door and just sat there right in front of the front door, at least you feel better. At
Yeah.
least you'll get some air.
God knows
Yeah.
I need it.
That's a whole nother thing about being locked up is that the air just, even though it's not like you'll live your life day to day, you never think nothing of it. When you're stuck at home, man, does it feel like you're just living in the stalest air, doesn't it? You just
Filth. Yeah.
It feels dirty. Exactly right. You feel like you're breathing dirty air. You feel like you're dirtier than you should be. Yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely not. I know we're joking about it a little bit, but it's definitely not fun.
I put on 3 cans of deodorant just to come out and do the show. Because that's how bad it feels.
You better stop doing that. It'll jam up some pores, and then you'll have another fucking egg underneath your arm or something.
Somewhere else. But dude, I would take it somewhere else. Like of all the places, dude, like this is the kind of shit that could only happen to Seth.
Right.
Like I couldn't get like the swelling to go to like my arm and or a boob or something like that. Or,
Well, the ironic thing is it's not on the stump, right?
no.
That's the part that makes no sense.
No. Where am I going to get fluid buildup? My balls.
Yeah, of course.
Nowhere else. Couldn't have been anywhere else.
Admit it though, you've jerked off at least once with the
I
balls.
can't.
Come on. Not
I
one
swear to God,
time
I
in
have
a
not looked
month.
at porn for one time
Not one time in a month.
in a month.
My dick was burned and I still found a way to pain through it.
Oh, can't do it.
I had to. I
I
had
dig
to.
across the swollenness.
I'd
Like
have
parting the
have
Red
to fi-
Sea, dude.
I'd have to find a way to cup my balls still while I still jerk off or something.
There's no way to cup them. You need two hands to cup these things, dude.
Get a
So then my mother-in-law, right? Love her.
Yeah.
God bless her, dude. She's a great woman.
yeah.
She starts looking up like ways to help my problem.
Oh, that's fun.
So, because she was a nurse back in the day, so one of her ideas was in a medical book, I guess it says if you re-injure your balls, that the swelling might go down, might reverse. And so her idea, I think, was to have Heather or somebody kick me in the nuts, dude, and just see what happens. Like, I don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, that's
And
all you need is to shatter something and have it internally bleeding into this already
Right.
swollen ball
I don't
sack.
have a broken testicle in there.
Yeah.
I have no problem with the swelling. I don't need a shattered ball on top of it. And then she says that there's a testicle suspension kit.
All right.
So now I go on Amazon, right? Because you can get anything on Amazon.
Sure.
And I Google testicular suspension kit. And sure as hell, there is a testicular suspension kit.
It's not the
I'm gonna get
Borat.
this-
It's not the Borat bathing suit thing, is it? That
It
pulls
looks
real
like
hard.
that. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like a smaller version of a jock strap.
Please, if you get that, you must take a photo.
Oh, I have it in the bedroom.
You must.
Should I have Heather go grab it real quick?
No, I
Heather,
want to
can you
see it
grab
on
it?
you. I want to
gonna
see
put
it
it
on
on.
you.
No,
I
I'm
wanna
going to put
just
it on
see
and
it.
showing the audience. It's next to. It should be on the floor next to the bed. But yeah, this testicular suspension kit. So I'm imagining it didn't come with instructions. I don't know why, but it's supposed to. It looks like a tiny jock strap, but I think it goes around my waist and then around the front
It cups the balls.
to cup the balls. Thank you. So I bought a 3X. So the band is really big. The band will go around. It stretches.
All right.
Now this is what I'm supposed to put my nuts into.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Now,
You might want to. You might want to take those straps and hook them to like a do-rag or something.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Look how small this thing is.
That might put one ball.
It's all one big giant thing down there now, dude. It's like, I'm telling you, it's a watermelon between my legs. It ain't going in this thing. Now, I'm not getting paid money by my job currently. Seth Williams, 32 on Venmo. Nobody has donated yet. And I spent $25 on a testicular suspension kit that doesn't do anything for me. What am I supposed to do with that thing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I've never been really well endowed, so I'm not like, my balls aren't really never been huge.
Sure.
But now forget about it. That thing ain't going to come close to what I got to put in there.
Yeah, no, definitely not. You need to almost cut that thing open and put another attachment on it or something. Something.
Well, then I thought about
fuller.
for my leg, I have these shrinker socks,
right,
that you're supposed to put on your leg,
yeah, like compression socks.
and it's supposed to keep it a certain size so it fits into your prosthetic.
Mm-hmm.
So then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to get one of these shrinker socks and just wrap it around my nuts and see what happens.
Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers guy.
Right. That's what it'll look like. It will look like you're going to have this pointy thing hanging down. Like, it's going to be big, giant tube socks stretched around my swollen sack, dude. I don't like.
All right, flea.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying anything and everything to try to make this go away because I can't handle it anymore. I got to get out of this house. I'm
Right.
going stir crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on here and I'm getting mad at the dog because the dog's just trying to be nice and hang out with me. And I'm like, get the hell away from me before I eat you.
Get out of here, fucker.
Start an OnlyFans, Seth.
There you go. There probably is a fetish. He's not wrong. There probably is a fetish for this.
So you think it was
Swollen
a
ball
fetish for big giant balls?
Well, let's look on X videos. Can't really show it, but I can look. X videos. And I am going to look up huge swollen balls. And of course, that comes up with 50,557 entries. Oh, and some of these are viciously awful.
They can't be as big as mine.
Well, they're not, but the way they're squeezing them is like, oh my God. That looks painful. Oh, this woman's biting them. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have looked this up. Yikes, that's not pretty at all.
Wow, I do have to say thank you to Marcus. Thank you, sir. There has been a couple of people, so thank you guys very much.
Well, that's nice.
I haven't been able to look at it completely, but thank you, Marcus, my friend.
That's nice. Good.
Yeah, so it really has been a nightmare, dude. It's really funny to talk about. It is, because it is,
Sure.
But it's not funny to deal with.
No, of course not. Dude, look, I'm telling jokes 100% because it's just trying to keep it light instead of letting it drift to where it could get to, which is real dark, real fast.
Yeah. Somebody, was that Habu that said your wife is a trooper?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I could not have married any better than I did.
I guess not.
I mean, she put up with losing a leg. Now she's putting up with a giant ball sack of death. And I mean,
well, to her, it's probably just kind of like even in the score. You lost a leg, but you gained extra. You gained extra in other places.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that. I think she'd rather I just go back to work and not be here. And
yeah, I'd imagine she's sick to death of you.
She hates me, but that's all right. I couldn't have asked for any better, though. I'll tell you that.
No, she's a trooper.
Somebody that stands by you through all this crap nonsense.
Dude, it's the same reason I don't bash my ex-wife too much, because she stayed with me through all my bullshit. She left me for other bullshit, but she did not leave me for my burn bullshit. She stayed the entire time, dealt with every asshole thing I said or did, and was a trooper. So believe me, I get it.
Somebody wants you to wear the testicle thing and the girdle at the same time.
Maybe if I put the Borat jokes.
Maybe if I put the girdle around the
maybe
sack area, it would shrink it.
That's what I was gonna say. Instead of just you should get one of those compression socks and wrap that around your joint.
Well, I'm gonna try the shrinker sock thing for the prosthetic, because that might work.
It might. See if it'll squeeze the water out of your fucking balls.
Something.
Anything.
It's got to go somewhere.
And ice or nothing does nothing?
Well, I asked the first urologist that I went to, I said, so what about ice or heat or something like that? Well, you can try those. Well, which one?
Right.
I mean, why do I have to ask these questions? You're the fucking doctor. Tell me what I'm supposed to do here. They referred me to you at the emergency room.
Yeah.
They did 10,000 tests. I mean, dude, imagine the embarrassment that I had in one day at the emergency room. No, I'm laying on a bed. My poor wife is in a room with me. Well, a woman, an older lady, has got a ultrasound machine rubbing gel all over my balls and doing scans on them.
Yeah.
You know how horrible that is?
That's not fun.
Then I go to get a CT scan. Thank God I didn't have to take my pants down for the CT scan, right?
Right.
But you got these guys in the back. They're 22, 25 years old, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, my balls are pretty big, huh? And they're like, oh my God, we've never seen anything like this.
Oh God.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
You're like, lie to me, goddammit. Lie to me.
Yeah, just say, no, this isn't the worst we've seen. You're
see this every day, sir.
Right,
every day. Yeah, I don't
looks
know.
like I got a boulder that's stuck in between my thighs, dude.
The ultimate hub for metal talk is Classic Metal Show, www.locals.com. Get free episodes, social commentary, and VIP exclusive content. It's our online home. That's classicmetalshow.locals.com.
And so I went through all this embarrassing stuff, and then the urologist tells me, I said, well, ice or heat?
We should get an ice bath 5 minutes, and if it's swelling, it will go down or freeze. You might be right.
What happens if it freezes? Then what? Can I knock it off with like a hammer? Chip it off?
So now we're going to get you banging on your ball sack with
Oh, I mean, yeah. Dude, an ice pick.
ting, 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 ting.
Oh, God,
You can
dude.
see you end up dead, and Heather will be like, really? I was just trying to chip the ice off his balls.
They arrest Heather. Oh, man, we found your fingerprints on the ice pick, and we see that you watch a lot of Dateline. No, a listener said that he should freeze his balls in an ice bath and then take an ice pick to it. And we were trying to get it to go down.
Just trying to make him better, sir. Oh, my God.
But that's what I've been dealing with for a month. That's why we haven't been on, and I'm still dealing with it. But I couldn't not do this anymore.
No, I hear you.
But I do appreciate Marcus and anybody else who's donating.
Yeah.
Because I am out of work currently.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
Anything is
changes soon.
helpful.
But it's been a month of nothing.
Yeah, anything is helpful. Of course. So
I feel bad that we haven't talked about like anything of substance.
this is the substance people want to talk about, dude. There's not, I promise you, of the however many people are listening to this thing right now, there's not a one that are like, all right, enough about the balls. Tell me about your thoughts on Iran. There's nobody.
Dude, I have so many
thinking
thoughts
that.
on it, man. It's not even funny. I mean, you realize that I've been stuck in here for a month, and this has only been going on for like not even a week, but it's like nonstop, wall to wall. Everything that I see is this.
Yeah, I mean it's not a good scenario, but this is the scenario that people want to know today.
All right, is there any doctors out there? If anybody has an idea, are there any bad foods for this kind of problem? I mean, is salt bad?
I got to imagine anything that retains water is bad, so salt would probably be bad. And
So what's good for it? What's good to flush it?
I don't know, a sponge. Start eating sponges.
You put that top text up, I can't read it. It's long.
I had a vasectomy 2 years ago. It was awkward, just the doctor and I in the room. It had to be a lot worse for you, Seth, with everyone in the room with you looking at your balls.
It's terrible,
That's
dude.
the worst.
I mean, like I said, it was one thing with having the leg, and like the worst part about being in the hospital, I hate this. I'm being honest. I don't know how you were, but you were pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But for me, when I lost the leg, one of the worst parts about it wasn't even the fact that I lost the leg, because I didn't know where I was going to do with that. I knew eventually something was going to happen. I had to figure it out. But being in the hospital and you're alone, and next thing you know, there's two guys in your room, big black dudes that are pulling me off the bed and scrubbing me down and everything. You lose all your dignity, man.
Oh, dude, look, I shouldn't even admit this, but I'm going to, because what the fuck? When I was in the hospital, the combination of the meds especially backed me completely up, where I could not shit to save my life, to the point that at one point they had two nurses, both female, going knuckle deep, digging shit out of my ass. That's when you got no dignity left.
Yeah.
When they're digging it out and then they're telling you to push like you're having a baby, so that you could push the shit down a little bit so that they could reach back up your asshole with their finger and dig it out. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I mean, I had the similar, not that bad, but like similar, because when you're on the toilet, you couldn't like wipe the right way.
Yeah.
And so I had to have a nurse come in and do that kind of shit at the beginning, and it was terrible.
That's the worst.
Until you learned how to do it, and then it was fine. I mean, I don't have issues, but yeah, you lose all dignity when stuff like this happens. It's like, That's why couldn't the swelling gun on my forearm? It could look like Popeye or something like that. And I don't have a problem going in and getting looked at.
Right, exactly. If it was your forearm, you'd make the jerking off joke and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yes, I jerk off all the time. I'm right-handed. What do you think?
But no, it's got to be there.
Of course. Yeah, it's not good, but I'm glad you're up. I'm glad you're up and around.
Yeah, you just got to make sure I can get to a car and drive.
Yeah, well,
so I can try to get to work and stuff.
This is step 1 of your mile that you have to go, man. This, Brian. Brian, Chris, I guarantee that is on X videos. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. All right. Well,
I got to read a lot of that kind of videos, but I never go into those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm not big into the scat thing either.
No,
it's not my thing. Somehow I cannot get sexually aroused by shit being smeared.
No,
it doesn't work.
No, not me either. Or the golden stuff, and never really been into that.
Golden showers are gross too. I never got on it. I don't even know why you'd want to do that. Somebody that you're gonna be making out with or something. Here, let me piss in your face first.
Right? Yeah. Let me. No, I'll pass on that.
And you all can deal with the bodily fluids. I don't even care if they fucking. I know a lot of guys that care about if a girl like swallows or whatever. It's like, pfft, once it's out of me, you do what you want.
Yeah, I don't care what you do.
Yeah, I don't care what you do with it. You know what I care about you doing with it? Putting it back on me on any way. You know? As long as you keep it away from me, I don't care what you do. You can store it for all I care. Put it in a jar. I don't give a fuck. Just keep it away from me.
Well, just to let everybody know, we're not doing the extra segment tonight.
No.
We'll get back into the swing of things, and hopefully this is the first of many live shows to come.
Yeah.
This is, it's not too bad to sit here. So I
enjoyed
it. Yeah.
That was my big concern, was as long as you're all right and you're not pushing yourself and making things worse.
Dude, to be honest with you, it makes me feel better.
All right, well, good.
To do this.
Well, don't. If you call me tomorrow and say, God damn it, they're the size of fucking bowling balls, I'm going to be like, dude, seriously.
Well, then, if something changes, we'll let you know. But
yeah, of course.
Other than that, I'm hoping that we're back to doing live stuff.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thanks everybody for listening today. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cody thought I died.
Nobody thought you died. Come on.
Cody said it.
Come on.
No, Cody just been out of work with a medical issue, giant balls that are hurting, and I can't drive, can't do anything.
Yeah. But perfectly alive.
But alive, around. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo, because I have not been able to work. Cody for just joining. Doing a show from downstairs now because I can't go upstairs to do the show.
That's all right. This works.
Does it work okay? Does it sound all right and everything?
It actually works better, to be honest. I think this computer works a little better without the green screen, to be honest.
It might. And also I'm like literally next to my
to your router.
To my router. So
yeah, you've had perfect video the whole time, so.
Big ball Seth. I thought about putting out like a new shirt because I got the Stumpy the Barbarian one out.
Right.
And just have it say Big Baller. But I think
the guy with two bowling ball bags between his legs or something.
I think like Lorenzo Ball or one of those guys already has a Big Baller line of clothing.
You could be really big baller.
We should open up this show with big balls, AC/DC.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, well, thanks everybody for watching today. Sorry if you joined late and you missed it the first part. Go back and listen to it again.
Yep.
But God willing, we'll be back next week as per usual. So,
yes, sir.
Thanks to everybody, and God willing, we'll feel better and we'll talk to you then.
All right. See you, folks.
Thanks, everybody. See ya.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Triv, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true, chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.